To start, it's got a little immobilizer. You press the D.
I'm missing the noise. I'm missing the internal combustion. Welcome to April's Garage, the greatest automotive channel in all of YouTube land. And behold, the OG of electric cars, the Tesla Roadster. She's gorgeous, and you've probably seen it before because she has a famous owner, Stephan.
It's actually a he. You misgendered the Tesla.
I mean, what does he or she identify? Is it they, them,
it's
maybe?
A he. This is a he.
Okay.
This is obviously a he.
I'm not going to argue with you on that account. But
I'm sure. I've checked.
This is pretty wild. And I love the story of how you acquired it, because I feel like a lot of guys don't buy cars in the way that you did, because you originally got Tesla stock and then traded kind of in or up for this.
I love this story so much. Sorry to jump in, but this is the Mr. Finance Guru who made every single amazing financial decision his whole life, and he pulled a Hoovie. I'm so happy. So anyway.
Well, the story about this, though, when I bought my 2019 Model 3, sorry, it's the sun is just in my eyes.
Here.
And she's used to it.
If I just go down like this.
So since she does photo shoots, she can stare right into the sun and not squint. It's so weird.
It's a superpower.
Anyway,
I'm
Here,
a
we'll
vampire.
We'll pull you this way.
I'm a vampire.
We'll pull you. Here you
That's
go.
so much better. When I bought my 2019 Model 3, the day I drove it, I fell in love with the car.
Right.
And I just thought to myself, there's no way that everyone doesn't drive an electric car at some point. I could never go back. And so the first thing I did was, if I'm thinking this way, everyone else must think this way too. So I did my first buy, and I just put $5,000 in Tesla stock.
Right.
That was it. That turned into about $150,000. That first little purchase. That's it. Just that.
Which
first,
is amazing.
And so I decided in 2022 that I would sell that and just roll that profit basically into the car. And I thought, hey, maybe long term the car is going to be a better investment, because they only made about 2,400 of these. I think right now like 1,500 still exist.
Right.
This is one of 26 that was ever made in yellow.
Well, that's a pretty big deal, because yellow, they didn't make a lot of these colors, and then they scrapped a lot of them, or they would buy them as like parts cars, and they're really expensive. And so existing on the road right now is only about 1,000, 1,500 of them.
It's hard to tell how many of them are still out there. I never see one.
Right.
And you go to car shows, maybe you might see one.
Right.
After months of going.
Well, I feel like people don't talk about these a lot, but this is kind of the original put the electric car on the map, because other makers have been making electric cars, but this one, I don't know, is this like the Model T moment, or do you think the S that followed it is the Model T moment?
It was the first cool electric car. Sorry, Graham, you're new to this. Since I don't have a microphone, this is really fun for me to do this. But I agree with that. But the ownership experience, I think that's why you don't see many of them, because a lot of them, they don't work, right?
That's been the biggest problem with the car. So the first few months of driving this car, I loved it. I mean, it is my favorite car to drive by far. It's the only car that I realistically just take around town all the time. But it started having a few mechanical issues, and there's only a few people who really know how to fix the car. And that's Gruber Motors and then Medlock and Sons in Seattle. And so for me to get the car to Seattle, I just got to coordinate shipping, and it's there. And then he's working on all the Teslas. It could take some time. So this car has really been in the shop for a very, very, very long time. So I've only driven this car probably 600 miles over 3 years. And I just got it back, and this is the first time I've been able to drive it without a single issue.
You have, insight into finance and everything like that. Acquiring this car, why did you choose the Roadster, the Tesla Roadster? Because there's a lot of different cars that you can kind of invest your money in, and different choices that you can make. Was there something special about this? Because it's not huge like on the map yet, but I feel like this will be the OG, like, oh my gosh, in a museum in about 10, 20 years.
My thought is that it is impossible that this car can't one day reach 500,000 to $1 million.
Right.
I mean, it is the car that started electric cars.
Yeah.
It started with this. It was because of the Tesla Roadster that they were able to develop the Model S. They proved that there was demand for this car. And when you look at the first 100 cars that went into existence of the Tesla Roadster, the Signature 100, I mean, the people getting these cars were like famous musicians, actors, congresspeople. I mean, like everybody of who's who in Silicon Valley got one of these cars. They don't make them anymore. They're so rare. They're so unique. And I just can't help but think that this is a collector car. It's underappreciated right now. And I think Elon's antics, unfortunately, have negatively affected the value of these cars. People don't like associating with Tesla if they don't like his ideologies. And I think there's a stigma around the car right now. But I don't think it's justified, and I think this Tesla is hugely undervalued.
Right. What do you think about him kind of stopping production on 2 of his models and going into robotics with Optimus?
It makes sense. And I got the Model X recently.
Right.
It makes sense that he did that, because I think the Model S and X only make up like a few % of Tesla orders. So if you look at the menu and you say, well, you're making 97% on the Model 3 and the Y, why wouldn't you just do more of that? And just keep the Cybertruck going, because you already spent so much developing that. Makes sense to me. I think they'll be missed. I think they're great cars.
I mean, it is a really cool car. It's based on the Lotus Elise, which you can see it's kind of from here to here. You have the Elise, but they kind of changed and smoothed out the body. You've got a Hoopty Elise back at home, that's a really cool car. Do you know why they based it on the Lotus Elise?
Trying to save money, right?
Yeah,
Right?
they did a deal to buy the chassis.
Right.
And I think it was like 2,500 chassis from Lotus, but they ended up really only using the chassis. I believe the mirrors are the same, this like binnacle area is the same, the steering wheel is the same, and the seats are the same. But that's it. In terms of Lotus Elise components on the car, it's only 7% Lotus Elise. The rest, Tesla had to stretch the car, make it slightly wider. Tesla really just re-engineered their entire car when they did this.
Right. Can we pop the back here and see what's cooking back here?
Whoa.
All right, so what do we have going on? I hear some trickling.
Yeah,
some movement.
that's some water-cooled battery stuff going on here. But you get a pretty big trunk, which is cool. So like for storage, you actually get a decent amount of storage in this car.
Oh, carbon fiber.
Yep.
Up here, the body's made out of carbon fiber, so it's pretty light.
Yeah.
Do you like driving it? Do you enjoy driving it?
I love driving.
Yeah.
This is my favorite car to drive.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Because you got a
honestly.
4 GT.
Yeah, I prefer driving this.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right
do,
now?
yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, because it's so quick. I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't get the attention that the 4 GT gets. And the people who notice this car, like the attention it does get is really good attention. Like if you understand what this is, people freak out over it, but it's not like the kid who's like hanging out of his mom's car trying to like get a photo of it, or people driving crazy.
Sure.
It's just like the real car fanatics know what this is and like it.
It's beautiful, and it has a removable top.
Yeah, and that's what's fun too. It feels like a little sports car I get to drive around.
This is really sweet. All right, we got electric locks, which if you're bricked, can you open the door still? There might be
I mean, worst case, you just climb out of the car.
Right, exactly. You could break through. This is really cool. You got a big sill to step over. Looks just like the Elise, like you were saying. I feel like we need to go for a drive.
Sure.
Let's do it.
She didn't hesitate. I'm being left behind. Here you go. Enjoy the vlogging.
All right. Where do you want it? Here?
Wherever
There we go.
you want.
All right.
I just hold it.
We have a metal key, which is kind of
that's cool.
interesting. I feel like they didn't have time because they developed, the little cards, like the hotel key card, like credit cards to unlock Teslas.
That's where it started. Yeah, it's really just a Lotus key that they put a little Tesla badge on,
Yeah.
and that's it. So easy
Okay,
to
to start it.
easy to start. It's got a little immobilizer. You press the D.
I'm missing the noise. I'm missing the internal combustion. Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah, it's
fast.
quick.
It's wild.
It's really quick.
It's really cool to think they've been trying to make electric cars even 100 years ago, didn't work, and this is finally what made people think, okay, now I'm gonna make electric cars work.
See? But you really feel it because it's such a small car.
It sounds like we're on a tram.
Yes.
An electric tram. So do you think the world should change to electric as far as opposed to internal combustion? Is that something that should be happening?
Probably. I mean, it makes the cars a lot more reliable. There's no oil changes you have to do. It's really just tires every now and then.
Right.
That's it. It's just for reliability.
Well, because there's that old school feeling of, oh, I need that muscle and I need the internal combustion, the noises. But if you think about it, you're like, okay, would I rather fill up my car with electric at home or have to drive somewhere and go to a gas station? No, I'd rather do it at home. And then there's so many less moving parts in the electric cars to be able to fix and maintain. So it kind of makes sense. If you didn't know anything about cars at all, you would say, maybe why would you get an internal combustion car? Does that make sense?
Yeah, especially when they make them quick like this. I think they need more electric sports cars.
Yeah.
All electric, and you just plug it in, and you go 0 to 60 in like 1.5 seconds.
Which is terrifying if you think about it. And the safety features that you want to make sure that are in here, it seems like, I don't know if that's caught up yet, because that speed is ridiculous.
Yeah. But it makes it fun, makes it enjoyable. I love it. I would be just driving electric cars. If I could get that Ford GT electric.
What? Wait, you would swap it with a battery?
Yeah, if they came out with a new Ford GT, I mean.
What?
Yeah.
So you think that third generation Ford GT should be all electric, perhaps?
I probably. That's where things are going.
Right?
You know?
It's amazing. That would be pretty wild. It would make it pretty heavy, though.
It would.
And there's that, like, the heavier it gets, the more power you need to move it along. And so we're still kind of in this trial and error phase of what's the perfect amount of range. But these ones had pretty good range.
Really good range.
Right.
This was like 200 miles.
Like 240,
maybe
I think, around
something
there.
Like that.
Which is amazing. Do you think it still has that range capability now?
It does. When I plug it in, I get close to 200.
This is so cool. There's this little LCD screen that's tiny.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to see. There's a glare on it, which is the Lotus Elise doesn't have that. It's a little different mechanicals here with the push button and everything. This is so wild.
Yeah, it's a fun car. It's quick. It's like you get the top off. It's a great driving experience. That's why I really love driving this car.
So do you think
Yeah.
the Borg Queen one day with his like Neuralink chips and everything like that, is that something that's scary that's happening with Elon Musk and everyone kind of conforming and getting too close to each other and making cars electric, and like is that kind of scary where he's going to take over the world one day?
Yeah, he might take. He's already taken over the world. No, I've seen the Neuralink, and I've seen someone who's like a quadriplegic all of a sudden being able to like operate
that's
limbs
incredible.
and stuff like this. I think eventually we're all going to have a Neuralink, and then we could download information in real time, and everyone collectively shares information with everyone else.
Do you know how terrifying that is? Because in Star Trek, the Borg Queen her society is called the Collective.
Do you control the Borg Collective?
You imply a disparity where none exists. I am the collective.
Really?
Yeah.
No. But just imagine you go to Japan,
Right.
and then you pay like a subscription to be like, okay, I want to learn Japanese.
Right.
And so then you just download the thing, and then now you learn Japanese. But you learn it fluently from the people who live in Japan, the downloads. Just imagine the possibilities of this.
That's amazing.
That'd be cool.
Stop it. That would be
Just
cool.
imagine. Everyone at birth has a Neuralink, and then you just know. Just everything is known. Like you become your own AI, basically.
It seems that almost immediately after birth, they begin artificial implants.
Or slightly terrifying because you don't have to think for yourself anymore,
True,
and our brain's going to turn to mush one day.
Yeah.
So do you think
possibility?
Investing in cars is something that, like, in 10 years is going to be dangerous to do? Everyone's going to kind of lose value?
No, I think you're going to get cool cars that everyone's always going to want to have because they had it on the poster, and and there's always going to be people who just like driving.
Right.
So I think investing in cars could absolutely be done. A lot of people will lose money doing it if you pick incorrectly.
How does this car feel? Like, I know you like driving it better than your Ford GT, which sounds insane, but what is it about driving this car that feels so great?
It's just like it's easy, it's
Right.
nimble. It's like, but it just feels like a little go-kart.
Right.
That you just plug in, and it's super unique. No one else has one, so I guarantee you get one of these, you're going to be the only one on the road with it.
I love it. It does feel good. You're really low to the ground, too,
Yeah.
which is very cool.
Yeah, and you feel everything, and it's quick, and it's zippy. It's fun.
Okay,
It's
last
a lot of fun.
question. 10 years from now, what is this car going to be worth?
I've been wrong so far. I think they should be worth $500,000.
Right now?
Yes, because when you look at how few they made, how historic of a car this is,
Right.
this is like, this started Tesla. This is the first, it's like the original iPhone. If you get one of those sealed, they're worth a fortune. They're worth like 80 grand in the seal in the box, and you're able to get a car. It was the first ever Tesla that everyone drives. I don't know. I see a lot of value in this.
Yeah, that would be really cool. It should go up. And maybe we'll help it go up with this video.
I hope so.
We'll see what happens.
Bring it back. Buy a Tesla Roadster. They're really undervalued right now. If I had space to buy another one, I would.
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I think you're gonna get some emails with some offers now.
Let's see.
Oh, that was amazing. Graham, you're incredible. You know your stuff. This is the car to buy right now.
What would you rate it?
What would I rate it?
Yeah.
I don't know, 1 through 10. I think it's incredible. I think it's not quite the Model T moment like the S was, but this is what got electric cars on the road and got everyone excited for it. So I'm going an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Is that good?
I've never rated a car, so what do you think, Tyler Hoover?
She married a 5 out of 10. So
That
tells you something.
So she would trade you for the car, basically.
Tyler wishes I were a car, actually. Life would be a lot easier and better for you. Thanks so much for watching.